What are some common misconceptions for homeowners who go solar? Well, I think number one, we hear that homeowners expect that the system, the solar electric system, will continue to work when the utility company loses power or when we have a blackout. Generally, that is not the case unless you have a battery backup and an automatic transfer switch to island your home from the grid. um, Most systems, grid tied systems, they shut down so that you're not putting electricity onto the grid. For instance, if a utility company needs to send a worker out to work on a transformer, you don't want to be backfeeding electricity and potentially electrocute them. So, if you have an automatic transfer switch and you can island yourself from the grid, that's possible. But keep in mind that solar panels only produce electricity when the sun's hitting the solar panels. So even when a cloud rolls over the sun, the power from your solar panels are going to go way down. You can have a 10,000 watt system, a cloud rolls over and it could drop down to like 500 watts until the clouds clear, which means if you tied directly into the solar electric system, a lot of the breakers would be tripping because you wouldn't be producing enough power to power your home. That's why if you want to have power when there's a loss of electricity from the utility company, you must have a battery in place to buffer that when it's a rainy day or when clouds roll over the sun, so that you have a continuous flow of electricity, whether it's coming from the solar panels or if the battery's kicking in to buffer that. Another misconception is that solar is very expensive and you never get your money back. And that's simply not true. Now, we do get calls sometimes. Homeowners have a house that's kind of in the woods, and they want to go solar and they just have too much shading to really make sense. And we let them know, hey, the system might only produce an eighth of what a system like this would produce if it was on a house that didn't have shading. And so it might not make sense financially. But if you don't have shading on your roof, and your roof is oriented pretty well, meaning mostly south, east or west, not facing north, we generally see a payback of 5 to 8 years, which is pretty good considering you're going to be paying the utility company for the next 25 years. The return on investment can add up pretty quickly.